found this cool chord the other day that I really like. It sounds like this. And the reason I think that this cool thing about this chord is I found it when I was just messing around and I had tuned down to drop C, except I was lazy, so I didn't tune the last two strings. So this chord is actually all drop C except for E and B, which are still E and B, and it's 9 on the E and then 11 on the G, and I'm not playing the low C. And I thought it'd be cool to mess around with this chord and see if I can make something of it. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then my secondary goal is also to mic up my amp, because I got a new amp. This is it here. I got this guy off of Marketplace, and I'm yet to mic it up, but I really like the tones out of it, so I want to see if I can get like a really cool tone and mic it up and then make a track out of it. Okay, I've decided I'm actually not going to change the tone at all, because I really like how this sounds, but I think the direction I want to move this in is we have this first chord here, and then I'm going to bring it down to this guy, and then just one step over on my pinky. And I want this to be kind of an energetic song. This is what I got. Okay, I'm not really playing it too good. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I messed up. So let's try that again. Something like that. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to figure out BPM now, and then I'm going to try and mic it up. Okay, I got the mic pretty far away from the amp because I want it to sound really distant and shoegazy, but I have the amp volume up pretty high, so I think it'll come out good. And then this is going into the M audio solo, and I'm not clipping, so that is good. This is what I want.
A little lower, please. I know you said loud, I know.
I'm trying to mic it up. Well, you know you're doing shoegaze right when your mom tells you that you gotta turn your amp down. So I did that, but mic is closer now, and we're gonna try that again. While I still have the mic position in the right spot for this, I want to try and come up with the second part of this song, the verse, so that I can then... This is the annoying part about miking stuff up, is I can't move on, or I can, but I don't want to move on until I've recorded all of the parts for this specific track, because I want it to sound consistent throughout. If I move on to something else and then I have to put the mic back, then it's going to sound different. This is kind of just like a background texture. I don't really want to spend too much time on this, so I think, especially for the verse too, it could be cool to just let this breathe a little bit. So I think I'm just going to play the first chord of this progression just once for each bar, each time it would play. Alright, before I move on any further with the song, I want to get some drums down so that I have an idea of the momentum, the direction I want to take it, and I can start recording guitars that follow those drums and feel good and rhythmic. So for these next guitars, I put the mic significantly closer to the amp. It's almost touching. And these guitars, I'm going to double track left and right. Cool little trick you can do when double tracking guitars is I change the pickup switch. So for the guitar that I plan on panning left, I'll have the switch all the way left, and then when I go to record the guitar that I'm going to put to the right ear, I'm just going to flip the switch all the way to the right. And this is just so that the two guitar tracks don't have the exact same tone, which will make it sound more like it's two additional guitars instead of just one guitar that's playing in both left and right ears. Okay, so I just recorded the second layer of that guitar, and that is sounding good. And now I need to come up with a part for these two guitars to do during the verse. And I think I want to arpeggiate the chord for one of them, and then do some palm muting for the other one, like some chugs. So I'm just kind of listen back to what I have so far of the verse and kind of jam with myself and see what sticks and see what doesn't. This is Garfield. Alright, now that all the guitars are done, it's time for the fun part, bass. I've been away at school, and I didn't bring my bass up with me to school, but I'm home now, and I have my bass. But I really like the Hole in the Earth bass line, and I think a really cool thing that it does is it has a lot of contrast between really high up on the fretboard to just the open E. I mean, it's tuned down, but it's the open E string, and I really like how then it's able to sort of weave in and out of these really deep bassy tones and then this really punchy, bright feeling. So I want to do something kind of similar where I'm fluctuating. I love my bass so much. I miss this thing. Listen to this. This is absurd. I also came up with the chorus bass line, and it's going to sound something like this. It's the next day now. I have verse bass, chorus bass, verse guitar, chorus guitar, but what I don't have is an idea for what the song can do next to keep it entertaining. So I think what I'm going to do is I want the ending to just everything get really big and loud, so I'm going to record a couple more guitars. It's kind of lazy, but I don't think it needs to have something crazy. It can just be what it is, and that's fine by me. And I think I'm also going to try and write some lyrics and record some vocals. I get a little bit nervous doing that, knowing that I'm going to post this and that people who know me in real life can see this and hear my singing, and I'm not a good singer at all. I feel like it would be a shame to do everything I've done so far and leave it as is and not make it a full song. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then mix everything, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a great holiday season.